What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Crazy, okay, crazy 36 hours with AT&T. They announced their dividend cut. I'll read a quick article with, again, what's going on with Warner Media. I'll do a stock and dividend analysis and what my final decision was and my rationale for creating my final decision. So again, if you are new, subscribe, smash that like button. I'd love to hear you in the comment section. There's been people are so wishy-washy. I this whole thing, like I was like, what to do, what to do, what to do. One stock blew up out like crazy. I couldn't keep up with it. I actually had to sell it. So I'm going to show you that one. It's a very good stock to buy. It was a very it hurt to sell it because it's such a great dividend stock, good dividend yield, great company. That stock blew up like crazy. So I'm going to show you the changes that I made to my M1 Finance portfolio real quick and why I made some of these changes. But I do want to do a stock and dividend analysis on these three dividend stocks, actually four, because this is important. This is important for my fractional share dividend portfolio. This is important for you guys to see the stock and the dividend and how they are doing. So, and why, I kind of made my decision. Hopefully, again, I'm not a financial advisor. No disclaimer in the comment section. Hopefully, you will make the right decision and the right path because people are just going nuts on Twitter, social media, everything. So I'm going to show you what I did. I made my final decision. I'm going to probably expand in another sector. So let's check this out. Okay, all this negative attention with AT&T, they were like $30, and then all of a sudden, boom, back down to 29. A lot of negative attention with AT&T. People are just blasting AT&T. They admit they made a terrible mistake going into the media business with the Discovery deal. It's just sad. I mean, people are just capitalizing. They're making YouTube videos. The media is blasting them. People are all over this. Jim Cramer is blasting them for the spinoff. It's they tried to be innovative, and it just blew up in their face pretty much. So Warner Media, which I'll go over in a second, it's really interesting what happened. They were in a ton of debt. They made some mistakes. They cut their dividend. So let's just go over this a few articles. Actually, let's just do one article to really get you to understand what's going on with AT&T's stock. This stings. So under the agreement, AT&T would receive an aggregate amount of $43 billion in a combination of cash, debt, and Warner Media's retention of certain debt. Discovery shareholders would own 29% of the new company. Okay, so under the agreement, AT&T will unwind $85 billion acquisition, and it's $85 billion acquisition of Time Warner, which just closed under 3 years ago, and form a new I said company with Discovery. I think I'm like choking on my coffee right here. The deal would create a new business separate from AT&T that could be valued as much as $150 billion, including debt. AT&T said it would receive an aggregate amount of $43 billion in a combination of cash, debt, and Warner Media's retention of certain debt. AT&T shareholders would receive the stock representing 71% of the new company, while Discovery shareholders would own 29%, it added. If approved by regulators, the deal efficiently reverses AT&T's long-year plan to combine content and distribution of vertically integrated company. The company said its deal is expected to close in the middle of 2022. Shares of Discovery were up as much as 9% before falling 5% in the regular trading. AT&T's stock dropped 2%. AT&T said Discovery president and CEO David Zaslav will lead a new company, which will have a new name announced in the coming days. The board would consist of 13 members, 7 initially appointed by AT&T, including the chair, and Discovery would appoint 6 members, including Zaslav. Okay. So, however, let's just see this. The future of Warner Media's current CEO, Jason Kilar, is uncertain. AT&T owned CNN, HBO, and Warner Brothers after it acquired Time Warner since it renamed Warner Media. Discovery's channels include Animal Planet, TLC, and Discovery Channel. Okay, so we got a problem. Okay, AT&T, they jumped the gun too fast and pretty much blew up in their face. Okay, they're in a ton of debt. They need to know what to do. And the thing that really stings, okay, is the dividend cut, which I'm going to jump to. Dividend payout stands to be cut nearly 50% in Warner Media deal. Okay, 50%. So AT&T's 52 cents a share would be cut of its sale of Warner Media to Discovery. Sold its sale of Warner Media to Discovery. So, okay, we got a problem. Okay, it's a long, rich history of AT&T, which I will jump to its dividend history real quick. The tradition is gone. So a lot of us as investors, you know, AT&T isn't the best day trading stock. It isn't the best, you know, when I put money in a traditional Roth IRA, I want, you know, stocks that increase price per share, increase its dividend, increase my net worth, basically, you know, exponentially, you know, with stocks that could blow up or stocks that are blowing up. One of the stocks I'll explain to you is a really good stock for traditional or Roth IRA and or you're a day trader in a second. But AT&T has let a lot of us down. And I'm going to jump to its dividend history and I'm going to tell you a few things that I plan on doing after this. Then I'll jump to its rival stock and I'll show you what's a better deal than AT&T right now. But let's go over AT&T's dividend history. What I don't like, you go from 46, 7, 48, 49, 50, 52, a 6.45% dividend yield. I invested in AT&T, and many investors invested in AT&T because of its dividend history. Now, I didn't completely believe in the company. I was there for the dividend yield, and I'm going to do a quick stock and dividend analysis on a rival, which I would consider a rival, real quick, which is Verizon, and I'll tell you my decision that I made in a brilliant stock that you could, even if you want to, sell your AT&T, put it in this dividend stock, and you're going to get a very nice bang for your buck. This stock is blowing up. Let's check out Verizon first. Verizon's a better stock right now. Okay, it slowly has gone up. Okay, it hasn't really killed the S&P. This is a good dividend stock. Okay, nice it's a 4% dividend yield. It hasn't really jumped up that much. I'm going to add AT&T here real quick. Past 5 years, S&P has beaten it. Past year, S&P has beaten it. It's kind of stagnant, but it has kept its dividend up, which I'll go over in a second. So let's compare it to AT&T real quick. So Verizon's done a little bit better in the past 5 years against AT&T. AT&T has gone down past 5 years. AT&T and Verizon were kind of neck and neck, which makes things interesting. But since inception, they've gone up. But you know, AT&T, Verizon have not done well against the S&P, but Verizon's kind of stagnant right now. It's beaten AT&T a little bit. It's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit more expensive than AT&T, but you're getting a good bang for your buck with this stock. And I'm going to show you its dividend history. So here's Verizon. It's just jumping up 57, 59, 63, or I'm sorry, 60.603, 61 cents, 62 cents, almost 63 cents, 4.28% dividend yield, PE ratio 12.71, annual dividend yield of $2.51. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, the stock hasn't jumped up a lot. I was so AT&T in the beginning, but I made some changes, which I'm going to show you with my M1 Finance Dividend portfolio. What is going on? Why did I sell Seagate and why did I sell AT&T? Seagate I'll get to next. I am absolutely in love with that stock. I could not keep up with it. A beautiful dividend stock. So this is what I did. I sold AT&T and Seagate. I got a lot of shares, 28 shares of Verizon. So, and these stocks are going to start buying Verizon. I'll show you what I did with my sector real quick. So I added the communications sector right here. Verizon's going to be the first one. I'm thinking about adding AT&T back in, okay? But right now, this is my bad boy right here. Better. It's proven it's better. Its dividend is increased. It's more stable than AT&T, and it's not going anywhere. It's just going to be increasing its dividend over time. So let's get to Seagate real quick. Why did I sell Seagate? Okay, I will show you right now. So if you're not familiar with Seagate, it's a great dividend stock. It's I'll go over why they jumped up like crazy. They're involved with crypto. They're involved with the semiconductor and software business. A very nice dividend yield. I couldn't keep up. I want to show you why. Okay, this is crazy. What happened with these guys? These guys jumped up like crazy. Okay, they were pretty stagnant, and all of a sudden they just went crazy. Okay, here's the pandemic right around here. Look at it jumping up so high. It's way up there. Unbelievable. It soared. This stock soared. I couldn't keep up with it. Okay, this is a stock right now that you might want to consider throwing in your traditional or Roth IRA. This is a great dividend stock, excellent dividend yield. This is one that if I had the money right now, I would buy. Okay, it just got too big in my M1 Finance portfolio, just like IIPR, and I couldn't keep up with it. So let me show you its dividend history. Look at this beautiful jump. Beautiful, it's just going like crazy. 67 cents, 2.74% dividend yield. It was right around the 3-ish. It's jumping up like crazy. PE ratio 26.01. This is a stock that you need to look at for your dividend portfolio. This is a good day trading stock. This is great for a traditional and Roth IRA. Done well against the S&P in the past 5 years. Increase its dividend, increase its price per share. Very tractable dividend yield, and it's just going to get better and better. I mean, it's a powerful company. It's involved. It's starting to get involved with crypto, and I'll show you the article which made it blow up like crazy. Shares of the disk drive maker Seagate and Western Digital soared Friday amid reports of skyrocketing demand for high-capacity drives used to create Chia, a new cryptocurrency started by Bram Cohen, the creator of the file download standard BitTorrent. Reports about the impact Chia has been having the disk drive market and have been circulating for weeks now. So, look at this. Oh, man. 12.4%, and it blew up even higher. Okay? So, this is huge for Seagate. Okay? I'm just letting this is one to look into right now because, they're involved with the cryptocurrency. There's going to be a demand. Uh, there's a lot of potential with this company. I had to sell it. It just blew up. I could not keep up with it. I had it like 5% on M1 Finance because I knew there was some potential and it had a very nice dividend yield. And boom, there's no way I can keep up with it. So this is one right now that you should really consider. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes, just like in the disclaimer. in my comments. But this is one to look into, and I want you to really do some research on Seagate. Very hot dividend stock right now. Um, it's a shame I had to sell it, but it did pay off to buy stocks like Verizon, other dividend stocks. So it was too powerful. It was like IAPR. I couldn't keep up. And look what, it's still a win-win situation. So let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you think of my decisions. I think with my sector, I'm going to do 50% of Verizon, 25% of AT&T, 25% of Lumen Technologies. Pretty sure Lumen Technologies is considered part of the sector, the communication sector. So let me know what you think, and you guys take care.